Hey guys, what's up? Resin86 here, bringing you another replay, this time in the very particular, specifically played, however you want to put it, Tier 10 French heavy tank, the AMX 50B. Now, the AMX 50B is, like I said, a very particular tank. It's fast for a heavy, but it doesn't particularly have the armor at Tier 10 for a heavy. It's extremely mobile. It can play more like a medium, but not exactly because it's so big. It's a very particular tank. I think that's the best word for it. Maybe, I don't know. If I come up with another one, I'll tell you later. So we've started here on Westfield with Engine 95 in his E100. And we are going to play the hills. Now that's not necessarily a very good thing with the 50B, because of its really bad gun depression, in my opinion. You can see we get a snapshot at that Waffenträger E100, him just missing us by an inch. But yeah, that, if we hadn't had to expose so much, he might have not taken that shot. So now we have another 50B to contend with. We get a really good snapshot on him. He tries to pull up to put a shot into us, but he thinks otherwise because we were already reloaded by then. That's the awesome thing, one of the awesome things about the French tanks, they're autoloaders. It can be a blessing, but it can also be a curse. We take a shot at the E100, we take a shot from the Waffenträger for 552. Over here, you can see it right there on the side of our turret. But all in all, worth it for our first kill and our first 1300 damage. So now we appear to be winning. One of their best players, another 50B on the enemy team, has already been taken out. And now, if you look at the minimap at the south, it is not going very well. Most of our mediums decided to stay up here, which is not a good thing. So we reload, take out the 50B, the Waffenträger I mean, auto him on the 50B, take him out, and then go after the T110E4 for a quick 3 kills, total 4, and 2100 damage. Now, we start reloading, because that's one of the things you need to learn how to do when you're playing the French heavies, some of the French mediums, and the French lights. It's time management for your reloads. Now the cool thing about the 50B is that with vents at least, it's about a 27 to 28 second reload, which is not bad actually. It could be a lot worse. Like the Bad Chet for its 5-shot autoloader has like a 37 second reload. But some of them are better. For example, the T57 Heavy has a 4-shot clip as well, but it has only a 23 second reload, I want to say. So now we get a shot at this Bad Chat 25 ton. He gets completely gang raped by everybody up here. Really bad miscalculation on his part. And here's the other Bad Chat. He puts a good shot into us. We didn't notice him in time. We get a snapshot onto him for a really high roll of 440. And now we wait. We want to use these last 2 shots very well. He starts pulling out. We miss our first shot, we miss the second one, and now we're on reload. So now we have to take it easy. We have to take it calm. Keep things calm, patience, let the reload come in. We back out because there's nothing we can do. They're all at the bottom, we're all at the top. They're keeping them, it's basically a head-on-head battle. There's nothing we can do right now. We get ready to shoot at that Bad Chet who's only at 600 hit points. Engine is getting pummeled by Artie, apparently. And now that we're reloaded, we get to shoot. Missed the first one. Come on! Oh, the second bounces! You bounced off the ass of a Bad Chet! That is actually more common than I care to think about. But that doesn't matter. Anyway, we still have 2 shots. There are 2 tanks down there at the bottom. IS-7 is going headlong into them. He gets taken out. We auto aim at the T-54 on the move. This is something that you shouldn't do because of that. He can bounce, but we have one last thing for us, which is ramming speed. That's another cool thing about the AMX 50B, that it is very heavy. It gets an awesome engine. It's like 1,000 horsepower, which gives it a horsepower per ton of, I want to say, around 17 or 20. I'm not sure. But that basically is the end. We get 5 kills, the E3 takes out the Waffenträger, and that's a cool 3,500 damage and 5 kills. So, here are the post-battle results screen. We got a 2nd class mastery badge for this match, 3200 XP, almost 3300 for our ×2 of the day, as well as 52, almost 50, pretty much 53,000 credits. But after ammo and repairs and consumables and all that stuff, it's more along the lines of 21,000. We fired 15 shots, 12 hit, 10 penetrated, for a total damage of 3,467, as well as receiving 4 hits, 3 of them penned, and 1 did not. So, the AMX 50B. This is a very unique tank. Yes, unique. I like this word, unique. Much, much better than particular. Unique, yes. Why, you ask? Well, look at it. It's categorized as a heavy. It definitely has the size of a heavy. Look at it, it's humongous. It's the size of a frickin' E100. But it's got the maneuverability, the speed, and the armor of a medium. But the gun is inherently, if you take away the auto-loading aspect of it, it's very similar to a heavy tank gun. So, what do you do with this? Well, this is where it becomes even more unique. This is a support heavy, in my eyes at least. What you have to do, and this is taking the autoloader into account, what you do is you wait until everybody's engaged, everybody's butting heads, shooting at each other, bouncing and penning and whatever, and you go in as stealthily as possible with this humongous tank. You aim, you take your shots of opportunity, and then you get the hell out and try to find an advantage somewhere else on the map. Now this is extremely difficult to master, because you have to take so many things into account. There's so much information that you have to take into account. For example, the minimap. You have to see where everybody is, what tanks have been spotted, which ones haven't. You have to kind of know what the hit points are left on each of the tanks, because you can't take out a tier 10 heavy tank with one clip. It's pretty much impossible. But if they're wounded, you basically play cleanup. And then you use your speed of maneuverability during your reload to go away, to get away from the action, and then find another point on the map where you can take advantage of the enemy's weakness. This is, as I said, very difficult to master, but it is possible. I haven't mastered it yet, but hopefully in time I will be able to, and hopefully so will you. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you liked it, leave a comment. The like button is right there as well. If you didn't, the dislike button is right next to it. And I will see you in the next one.